Welcome to the Strenuous Life Radio, a podcast for entrepreneurs learn the wisdom of the essentials and human skills of the strenuous life. Hey guys, I'm JR. I'm your host. So glad to have you here in this podcast. Today we're going to be talking about taxation. You know, you hear these cries from these liberals, and even some moderates say, hey, maybe it's about time we tax the rich. I have to be honest with you. And I'm just going to be honest with you. What happens if you tax the rich? Many people want to tax them too much. Guess what happens? Businesses fail. Companies don't want to hire no more. The economy goes kaput. And number two, the rich know the rules of the game in taxation. And it's wise that they do. But the rich should pay more taxes. Well, think about it. It's usually the middle class. And why? Because sadly, they don't know the rules of the game. If you cut taxes across the board, I promise you, it will stimulate the economy. Alright? And you know it will. Because I stand on that. And I believe on that. Because I'll tell you something. Taxation is important. So I hope this finds you well. I mean, think about it. All this crime on conservatives and liberals. And some of them are rich limousine liberals themselves. Hypocrisy. These libs, they believe in what's known as crony communism, where only the elites are allowed to be rich. No, I don't believe in that. There should be a way for a common man to become wealthy, if they are industrious and willing to develop themselves and learn the rules of the game. See, here's the thing. These liberals think that they're the big boys. To be honest with you, it's the common folk and those who have good business sense. Those are the ones, whether wealthy or not, those are the big boys. Now, I ain't trying to get too involved in the political scene right now. But you think about it. Taxation. This cry here. Tax the rich. What is it? What is it? What have we turned into? I'll tell you what we turned into. With all the political discord, you can't even call it discourse anymore. And these liberals complaining and whining, tax the rich, tax the rich. Look amongst yourself. Seriously. Now, I think that there's hypocrisy in both political parties. I'm just going to be firm about that. People do stupid things. No one has clean hands, my fellow Americans and anyone all around the world. None of us have it. None of us have it unless we repent before the Lord and set things right. You know, Jesus, he said this. He was in the temple, he was teaching. And so that we know what the heck we're doing, I'm going to try to use a more modern translation of the Bible, Kim. Where is that thing? Yeah, I'm going to use the Messianic Bible. Might change a few of the languages and stuff. Alright. It's probably, I'm thinking in Luke chapter 20. I'll take out my guess here. They asked in Luke chapter 22, verse 27, is it lawful for us to pay taxes to Caesar or no? But Jesus, he perceived their craftings and said to them, why do you tempt me? Show me a denarius. Whose image and inscription are on it? They answered, Caesar's. He said to them, then render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's. Now, I modified some of the language because, well, yeah, in a way, I'm still a King James man, but I gotta try to cater to a wider audience. Taxation. I'm not saying we shouldn't pay our taxes, but I'm saying we should be smart about it. Think about it. If you're wealthy, find you some tax shelters. But if there's taxes to pay, you pay it, of course. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I buy this liberal line that, well, we should tax the rich more. Yeah. Enough of the whining. Enough of the whining. We used to be rough, rugged, and tough as a country. But I feel like politically we've been reduced to whiners. We've been that way for quite a while. And I'll tell you why. We need to put God back in this country. That's just being honest with you. Put God back in this country. That way it makes a big difference in our lives. I tell you something. talking about taxing the rich. Yeah, I'm not saying they shouldn't pay taxes. If it's owed, and they've gone beyond some of the tax shelters, yeah, they should. But at the same time, let's not choke the people that are industrious that could be the lifeblood of this economy. Alright? Let's not do that. It's not worth it. Theodore Roosevelt, he said this: I wish to preach not the doctrine of ignoble ease, but the doctrine of a strenuous life, the doctrine of labor, sweat, and heavy toil. He also said, I would say that a person is not willing or able to work with his hands should devote himself to the arts and sciences. And so Jimmy and I, we are artists. We are artistes, if you know what I mean. We got some of that artistic flair, if you know what I mean. And we want to show love to our audience. Show what's right, that's right, and wrong, that's wrong. Now I'm going to say this. This tax the rich thing, it's getting old. And what is it? It's this class of 68 crap that says, hey, we can just not own anything, not have any money, and be happy. Please. Now, is that being free? Freedom isn't free, folks, because somebody always has to pay the price. I hope you enjoy listening to Strenuous Life. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of the Strenuous Life community. It's Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. And I want you to please share this. And I want you to go out there, create, achieve, and pursue happiness. God bless you. Remember this, from the bottom of my heart, JR loves you. I really, 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 really love you. God bless you. Please have a blessed day.